I cannot believe my eyes. We actually have emergency balance changes. This is not clickbait. Holy moly, let's hop into some games. How's it going, everybody? So as you saw in the intro, the Goblin Giant and the Vine Spell both got a nerf. This guy probably says he doesn't care and is probably playing both of those cards still anyways. But yeah, this is the next day after they did the balance changes, and man, I'm pretty hyped for them. I faced a few Vines and a few Goblin Giants since. You can definitely notice the Goblin Giant nerf slightly when it is the evolution one. So basically, the nerfs are the Vine Spell's damage was decreased a bit, I believe. And then also the Goblin Giant, when it's an evolution, it takes longer to spawn a Goblin. You know what I mean? So when it's in its ability, when it's half health, whatever, it takes longer to spawn it. So interesting nerfs. I'm not sure if they're going to be enough for the cards, but it looks like we're going to be testing that theory on this first match right here. This guy probably has both of those cards. So he's going to go Witch the back. I might just go ahead and Lightning this. This deck, by the way, that I'm playing is a new Royal Hog cycle variant. You might be like, what the heck? Evo Witch over Archer Queen? And yes, Evo Witch is very good right now. One of the better cards. I'm actually going to go Ice Spirit and Pigs at the bridge right now. Nice. It's going to jump on top of the minions. I'll take that jump. Nice. Okay, we get the Ice Spirit to jump just barely in time right there. And we're going to take his tower down to about 2,000 to start this match. So very good. Evo Witch, you might be asking, why Evo Witch? Well, Divines is still the best card, or best spell in the game at least. And also, Poison is very, very popular. So those two cards combined, you know, you just don't have a way to kill the Witch, right? So the Witch is going to survive a Poison and heal itself. The only spell that takes out Evo Witch, even after the couple nerfs that I got, is the Lightning. Of course, in the Rocket, but, you know, it's a little bit different than the Lightning, you know, getting the value on the tower every time and stuff. He's going to go for the Goblin Giant there. We have Evo Witch and Cycle is going to absolutely backpack us, I believe here. He does go for the Vines, but you can see the Vines nerf just doing slightly less damage right there. And, of course, he completely wasted that 3 elixir because the Witch is going to heal itself with his own skeletons anyways. And Witch is no joke. It's actually a pretty good card before, you know, even anything happened. But now, after these balances, I think the Witch is going to be even more prevalent. And we're going to see a lot more of it back on ladder, like it was kind of, you know, dominating the meta for that month or two when they first released it. So he's going to have a level 16 Witch waddling down the lane. I don't really have a great response to that. I'm going to go for my own Witch like this right here. But yeah, I'm very happy they did add these balance changes. I'm hoping they at least, you know, impact the cards a decent bit. And from what I can tell, I think the Vines is going to be still pretty much the same power and still used in just as many decks, which does suck, but it is what it is. But this is going to be fine. I'm just going to go for my log like this right here. It's going to be fine. He's going to go for the minions at the bridge. I'm expecting a Goblin Giant sometime soon, so as long as we keep setting up our Witches, I'm going to just keep dominating on defense. And yeah, Witch, like I said, is an absolute bailout of a card, and call me crazy for this take, but I would rather have, oh, I'm going to Lightning that for sure. I would rather have multiple Witches on the map than, you know, the Archer Queen and the 3-card cycle, because Witch is just a consistently good defensive card, and you can also make it survive forever. So that's going to kill right there. I'm going to go for the Witch the back Ice Spirit Apollo. Oh no, the Goblin Machine, dude. I hope that card is next on the balance nerfs because, man, that card's broken. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts on the emergency balances. This guy just keeps giving me Lightnings on his Witch. It's kind of ironic that we are facing Witch in the first game when I said it's a really good card. And of course, I'm playing it as well, so it's kind of funny that my evidence is being supported, I guess you could call it that. I'm going to go for the Witch like this right here, and then I got to go Ice Spirit Apollo. He has Vines. I need to be very careful of this. I need to keep this Witch alive for sure, so it's worth it to play kind of an awkward cannon, then go for the Skellies to DPS it down. Come on, Witch, carry yourself to victory. Nice. Look how good it is. Just survives everything. This is going to be an Evo Witch glazing video, I think. Let's go for the Lightning again, and just like that, he's down to 2 Lightnings, and we've literally Lightning cycled him the whole match. I think I went for 1 Pigs, maybe 2. No, yeah, it was 2 Pigs, I'm pretty sure. And he just can't do anything. Like, the Witch is carrying me on defense as well as the best building in the game, the cannon, of course. The only other building you could argue is the Goblin Huts. But honestly, I think the cannon just kind of is superior for that that 1 less cost in every cycle deck, except for Graveyard. But Graveyard's not really a cycle deck. I think that's game because he just played his Goblin Machine for some reason. The Vines doesn't really do good against Pigs. It's like one of the worst counters to Piggies. So I think that's going to be enough damage to where I can Lightning. Yep, it is. And that's going to be GG. So what a first match right there. Really showcased the Goblin Giant and the Vines nerfs, and also we used the Witch to perfection as well. One other thing that I think is going to make the Evolution Witch even stronger is the Goblin Curse nerf. So, basically, without the damage amplification, less of cards like the Goblin Machine, the Goblin Giant can take out big units like the Witch and stuff like that because, of course, the damage won't be amplified, right? So, it's a little bit different, and, of course, the pushes that are just huge and massive are going to be a little bit easier to defend because they're not going to just instantly get that free elixir bonus with the Goblin Curse where you can pretty much kill everything in 2 seconds. So, I'm going to go for the Witch like this right here, and then I can go for my Ice Spirit on top of the Flying Machine right here to pull up this Goblin Brawler as well for a few seconds. Not bad. So Witch should get another spawn out for those for that Demolisher, and then we should be vibing. Well, I guess the Brawler, not the Demolisher. I always call those two things the same thing. I'm gonna go opposite lane right here because I want him to spend a bunch of elixir. Okay, maybe that was a bad play. Yeah, I didn't really think about Evo Cage, to be honest. That was my bad. All right, he's gonna go for that. I'm just gonna go for my cannon. We get like literally one pig shot, I guess. We'll take it, I guess. I'm gonna wait until we have the perfect timing for this Ice Spirit up top to make sure it doesn't die to the Zappies, and then also jumps on top of that Goblin Brawler. So not a terrible, you know, awful start, but also not great. I'm not sure what this matchup is. I'm pretty sure he has Fireball, which does make things pretty bad for me. I would say if he can kill my Witch, that is a problem, but we'll see. Hopefully I can keep it alive forever here. That's the goal. I'm gonna go for my Berserker like this. We have to go log as well, and then Skellies as soon as I can to get that DPS down on the pigs. Unfortunately, no cannon in cycle, but it's okay. We're gonna take about 1,000 damage, which is kind of tough. Down 1,000 to Recruits is never where you want to be, especially because Recruits is a deck where you just kind of get beaten down over and over and over. Even though technically it's not a beatdown deck, you just slowly get whittled down, and it's kind of a helpless feeling. I'm sure a lot of you can relate to how that feels in this game, but just gonna go for my Ice Spirit like this, I guess. I can't really kill that Flying Machine without lightninging it. I don't know. It's not a great idea to lightning, though, in my opinion. I'm gonna go Royal Hogs like this, and then he does Recruits. Okay, I had a feeling he might. Let's go log right here. Evo Cannon to hopefully push back that Flying Machine. All right, you know, keep the Witch alive. No. Dude, Prime Evo Witch right there might have survived, but unfortunately it did not survive right there, and it does die to the Flying Machine. Now I'm kind of cooked. I was kind of hoping my Witch would survive. Let's go for this. I can go Berserker up top to block the Flying Machine. Ooh, this is rough. I should have put that Berserker close to the pigs as well, but it's okay. I just got on as well, so give me a minute to warm up, guys. I gotta get my brain functioning. It takes me like 20 minutes to play Clash Royale at a high level. I'm gonna go Skellies with these two pigs on the right hand side. There's the Goblin Cage, of course. Plus the arrows. So those Skellies, don't sleep on those Skellies. Nice. Oh, we got no hits from them, but they at least force out the Barb Barrel. He's got triple spell, right? Did he play Fireball? I completely forgot if he did or not, to be honest. I don't think he did. I'm going to go Ice Spirit like this. As long as we can just protect our Witch and Lightning Cycle, maybe we can come back in this one. I'm going to go Log. There's the Flying Machine. Let's go Skellies. Let's go for the second Witch right here. Can I protect this? He's obviously going to Recruits, right? So I'm going to go Berserker at the river. Okay. Log to left-hand side. Can I keep that alive, please? He does have Fireball. I was not tripping. I knew I wasn't crazy. At least not yet. Let's go Royal Hogs to keep our Witch alive. I know it's pretty aggressive, but I think that is the type of play we need to make right now to just try and keep our Witch alive. It's our only chance of winning the game, right? So that Flying Machine has to die here finally, thank goodness. And then I guess just another Witch to the back, keep him stacking, and keep the Evo alive for as long as possible here. That is the goal. So I need to get some pressure on the right hand side when he doesn't have a Fireball or Cage in cycle. I think we just go Pigs and Lightning this Flying Machine and that Zappy. He's going to probably Cage, so we're probably going to get the Cage in there. No, he goes for the Recruits. That's really good for me. Wait a second. We can come back. That was not a good Recruits. He played that right into directly into an Evo Witch, which the Evo Witch is getting value. Holy cow, I just said Witch like 5 times in 1 second. But just going to go for my Witch down low again, and then Skellies up top right here. That should be good. Witch on the left needs a response. There's the Barbarian Barrel. Okay. Witch is getting damage, though. Don't sleep on that Evo Witch's damage. Oh my goodness gracious, dude. Whoa, that was a lot of damage for one Witch over there. Let's go ahead and just do the same play low-key. I'm gonna go log. Actually, let's wait. You know what? I don't know. This stupid Flying Machine, man. It's ruining my day. I'm gonna go Skellies like this right here, and then we can go Cannon down low for these Recruits on the left-hand side. Ice Spirit to freeze. He fireballs that. All right, that's fine. My Witch survives, though. Hold on a second. Wait a second. Everyone hold up. I'm gonna go... Oh, dude, what do we do here? I think just Lightning on this? Yeah, I think we Lightning. The Witch is going to survive. Hold on, I can Pigs. Come on. Double Witch, double Witch, double Witch. Keep going. Log the Zappies as well. He's going to go for the arrows. The Pigs on tower, though. That's a ton of damage. He cannot get the Cage down in time. The Witch is getting damage on the tower, I think. No, it's on the Flying Machine. That's fine, though. We have a ton of damage right there. 30 seconds left. He's going to Fireball this probably. But if he does, wait, he can't because I have Pigs. Let's go this and then Lightning as soon as we can for the Flying Machine plus whatever he places. There's the Fireball on defense. That's so good for me. Pig one hit. No. Okay. As long as I defend this, we should be okay. I'm going to go Berserker up top. He's going to try and arrows. Yep, that's why I put my cannon up top so he couldn't arrows it. Go Royal Hogs again on the right-hand side. Skellies to make sure the Pigs don't connect. And there's the Cage, but one Piggy slides by. And that's going to do it, guys. The one Piggy and the Lightning going to take the rest of his tower. Well, not take his tower, but take him down to 1,000. And then he can't take my tower. Berserker on the left going crazy. And we do pick up the win against Royal Recruits. Even after a pretty bad start, to be honest, and we will take it. That is the power of the Evolution Witch and the Lightning Cycles as well, and just being patient and stacking things when they can't take out your like long-range card. GG right there, great win. Found our next opponent here in Top Notch, but yeah, it's kind of refreshing to play a deck that doesn't have the Vines in it, because that's pretty much all anyone's been playing the entire season, and I'm like, dude, I'm down to just not have a card dominate the whole meta and actually play Clash Royale again, if that makes sense. Oh my gosh, speaking of Clash Royale, this guy's going to go for the Graveyard, basically first play of the game right here. And poison. Oh my goodness, what is this guy doing? Let's go for the Ice Spirit with the pigs on the right-hand side. That Ice Wizard is like all he has. He might Barbarrel. If he Barbarrels, I win the game. I'll tell you why in a second. Yep, okay. So now he has 0 elixir. He's going to go for a Knight on top of this, but all he has, like, he only has Knight. He doesn't have another choice, and now these Skellies are going to build up. The Witch is going to survive, and there comes the Knight, and the Witch is going to absolutely take care of that entire Knight and get care, take care of most of his tower as well. I can't speak English, but you know what I'm trying to say. So his tower's down to 1200 right there after that graveyard. Do not graveyard first play, guys. That is a perfect example of why not to. And if you are going to graveyard, don't poison with it. That is insane. So I'm glad I wasn't playing Expo here because Expo would have gotten no counter push damage, unfortunately, after all that. We're going to go for my Royal Hog, split the middle. Okay, bad timing on that, to be honest. I might just Lightning. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to Lightning because he just played 10 elixir. Wait, 9 elixir, yeah, because the Goblin Hut's 4. I keep remembering or forgetting, I mean, that the Goblin Hut got changed to 4 elixir instead of 5. You know, because it was 5 for so long, like 8 years or something like that, 9 years around there. So it's just weird to see a difference, I guess, to be honest. But we'll see what he wants to do now. I could just go for my Ice Spirit the back, Witch the back, Berserker the back, whichever one. Honestly, Cannon wouldn't be a bad play either. If I go Witch, then it's kind of a little bit risky. I'm going to go Witch, though, because I feel like he's not going to go offensive with a Graveyard here. And if he does, I can get back to my log and one more card. So even if it, like, he does go for a Night Graveyard, I think we're chilling. He's Evo Knighting into the Witch. That was interesting right there. Skelly should take care of the Ice Wizard, and the Berserker chops up the Knight as well, and then we have a decent counter push again. I'm going to go Royal Hogs. Actually, I'm not. I'm just going to Lightning this Evo Witch as soon as I can, because if I can take that off the map and force him to spend more elixir, then that's actually a better trade for me. There's the Vines. I thought he didn't have Vines, to be honest, but I'm probably going to be making the deck on his exact, or a video on his exact deck soon, to be honest, because I was playing this deck today, and man, it's nice. I'm going to go log on top of that Goblin Hut right there, then Skellies to surround the Ice Wizard to the best of its capabilities. Pigs on tower. Let's go. 300 HP on his tower. We can just Lightning to finish off the game. And yeah, this one's been pretty dominant from the start. Let's go Witch like this, Berserker, to make sure that the, you know, the Graveyard doesn't go too crazy on me. And then if he does go for the Vines, which I wouldn't be surprised if he does. Nah, he's not. He's going to give up, I think. We'll see if he gives up or he's going to continue playing. We can maybe even stack a crazy amount of Witches. Wait, can I get double Witch on the map and get the Skeleton Party going? Let's go for it. So we have Evo Witch with the normal Witch, both spawning an absolute Skeleton army on the tower. We're going to get back to another set of pigs as well if I can here, I think. 12 seconds left. I think I can get one more set of pigs down. Yes, we can. Let's go. More pigs. Dude, take a screenshot of this. Look at what's coming down on his tower right now. I gotta get a screenshot of that. Look at that push right there. Holy moly, that's crazy. Another chef tower. You guys wouldn't have guessed it, but yeah, basically the last week or so, maybe a little bit, yeah, like about a week, now my friend has been going to the gym with me, and bro, I literally have had so much more fun going to the gym with someone, because it's been like 2 years since I've went to the gym with anyone. Like, and basically I just go by myself, right? Which is still fine, you know. I don't mind it. I kind of enjoy being alone a lot of the time, but sometimes it's nice, you know, to have like a person that's gonna go with you, and you're just like, okay, I can be motivated for them as well, not just myself, and have that secondary motivating factor. Speaking of motivating factor, we have Clash Royale tomorrow, Clash Royale League tomorrow at 8 a.m. for me, so I gotta lock in for that and get a good night's rest tonight. So after this game, I'm about to like low-key go to bed after I post this video, but that's gonna be fine right there. I'm gonna go for the Skellies for this baby dragon. That is gonna get 1 belch on my tower, I believe, since it is level 16. Yeah, whatever, that's fine. Let's go Berserker like this right here. I don't really want to go Pigs the River against the chef tower, because I mean, you guys know why. I don't need to explain why. He's just gonna instantly like Pekka or something, and then we'd have a pretty hard time defending on the counter push. I mean, we do have Evo Witch down. I could go Pigs here. Oh, it's so tempting. It is so tempting to go Pigs. He's going to go for the baby drag. You know what? Let's Lightning that. That's a good Lightning, I think. Wait, does he even have Pekka? I'm assuming he does because the chef tower, but I don't even know for sure. Ram Rider, it's definitely Pekka with Vines, I would, if I had to guess. Let's go Log. Bro, look at the Evo Witch getting so much value right here. Taking out that entire Ram Rider with the help of a Log and some other Skellies, of course. The Witch is still alive, getting that one more shot on tower, and then we get his tower down to 3,500. So good start right here. Wouldn't be surprised to see a Pekka at the back, which is so good against Pekka as well, which is another reason why I think this meta is going to be kind of dominated by Witch right now. So I'm kind of happy to be running a deck that has Rocket in it as my main deck. He's going to Pekka at the back like we expected. You know, normally Pig's other lane wouldn't be bad, but I'll tell you why it's not good is because he's got minions, and minions will just counter push easily, and I also don't have a secondary way to kill minions with this deck. He's got Tornado. Oh, interesting. So, wait, does he have Balloon? I actually don't know what his win condition is now. No, it's Ram Rider. He already played it, Hunter. You're stupid. It just doesn't make sense to have Ram Rider with the Tornado. Like, those two cards have no synergy at all, so it definitely caught me off guard and made me think about it for a second. Let's go log like this on the Pekka. That should be fine. And then he's going to go for the minions, split the back. I'm just going to go for a second cannon to get around to our evolution here, honestly. I did not expect him to get back to a Tornado that fast. That was well played. Let's go Berserker, Skellies, and then I gotta get back to another cannon here to defend his Ram Rider. Evo Cannon, okay, there's the Vines. Ice Spirit like this. We have the Berserker, too, to make sure the minions don't connect to my tower. Ooh, okay, pretty darn scary right there, I'm not going to lie. Let's go for the Witch the back like this right now and keep it stacking. He might, yep, I was going to say he might pack at the back. There it is right there. Okay, so, I am thinking of a play we could make later in the game. I could maybe try and go with the pigs and predict the minions with the Evo Cannon if I have it in cycle. That's what I'm thinking, if we can get back to our Evo Cannon and actually use it on offense. Wait, he just messed up big time, guys. I'll tell you why. Because the Witch now is going to be invincible since he just used his Tornado on that. That's a pretty big mistake. So I'm going to go for the cannon like this early for the Ram Rider on the right-hand side, just to be annoying and also, like, you know, just be prepared for the Ram Rider and not have to worry about it as much. He has to go for another Tornado. Dude, this guy's cycling Tornadoes like crazy. I don't know what his average cost is, but somehow he's getting down more Tornadoes than I can even keep up with. I have to go Royal Hogs to kite this back. I don't really want to play anything else right here. He just goes for the Pekka again. Okay, we need to keep this Witch alive for sure and try and cycle back to an evolution one as fast as we can as well. So he can't really break through, to be honest. Even with the Vines and the Ram Rider, we have the Evo Cannon, which is just going to do a great job at blocking everything that he wants to try and do. So let's go for the Evo Cannon like this right now, push back the Ram Rider, and then go for this. Oh, look at that. We got the minions in there. That's so satisfying, dude. There's no better feeling than the minions just absolutely evaporating from the Evo Cannon. Ice Spirit to freeze the Pekka. He's going to Pekka again, most likely here, if I did have to guess. He goes for the Baby Dragon. Okay, let's go. I'm going to go Berserker the back here. I'm going to go for my cannon again. We're gonna take it slow. Like, I don't want to be too aggressive. Let's go Lightning like this. And as you can see, we don't even need to be aggressive right now. Like, we have plenty of time and absolutely no rush. I'm going to go Ice Spirit like this as well. He might Tornado. Yep, there it is. And just like that, we're back to another Witch, and bang. Witch is going to be invincible again right here. For us, I'm going to go for the Berserker at the back. I'm going to go for my log like this. I'm going to go Skellies right here. I'm going to go for the cannon. Then I'm just going to go ahead and Evo Witch on this Baby Dragon. Ice Spirit like this to freeze. And he's going to get a bit of damage because of that Vine spell with the Baby Dragon combination. That's still fine, though, because now look at this double Witch. We can predict the minions with the Evo Cannon if I want. I'm going to go for it. Why not? Might as well. Do it. Oh, baby. Okay, so that was good. Let's go for the... Loki, I don't even need the Lightning. We can just defend the rest of the match. 20 seconds left. The Witches are taking over, bro. And honestly, this video turned into an Evolution Witch, just absolute carry fest, because it just got so much value for me, literally the entire game. I'm going to go for the cannon one more time. And look at the left-hand side. You can't even stop the Witch. It's a Witch party up in here. We'll go for the Skellies like this. And then Ice Spirit if I can to kill the Baby Dragon or reset it, I guess. It doesn't matter. The Witch is going to take tower on the left-hand side. GG's. Hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know your thoughts about the nerfs down below, and enjoy the Witch clip, of course, as well. And yeah, peace.